The world often expects headlines about scandal and strife, but sometimes a single act of unexpected kindness can change everything. Today's story is about a quiet moment in a humble Cleveland cafe that sparked a national conversation, mended broken spirits, and reminded us all that hope can be found in the most unlikely places. Before we begin, please subscribe, hit that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced a moment when a small act of kindness transformed your day? Let's dive into this unforgettable journey. In the heart of Cleveland, Ohio, on a brisk winter afternoon, the bustling streets of Broad Street and 17th Avenue hum with life. Cars beep in the distance, pedestrians weave between shops, and amid the city's constant motion lies a quiet cafe tucked on a busy corner. Inside, the comforting aroma of espresso and freshly baked pastries fills the air, mingling with soft background chatter and the occasional clink of cutlery. At one worn table near the window, Dana, an experienced waitress who has seen better days, paces through her long shift. Every tick of the clock feels like an eternity as she hustles to clear tables, refill sugar packets, and manage a never-ending flow of orders. With bills piling up and rent due in just 2 days, Dana's day is heavy with worry and fatigue. Her tired eyes glance repeatedly at her phone, hoping for a break from the monotony of small tips and rushed service. Just when Dana thinks her shift will pass without incident, the cafe door chimes. In walks a young man who immediately stands out, not because of his flashy appearance but due to the quiet confidence he exudes. Dressed in pristine white sneakers, a simple yet elegant jacket, and slacks that hint at privilege, he strides to a corner table with an unassuming air. His presence is so out of sync with the ordinary pace of the cafe that for a moment, Dana's breath catches. She recalls the murmurs among the customers, whispers about the man's identity. Slowly, recognition dawns on her. This is Barron Trump, the son of a former president whose face she's seen in news clips over the years, is here in her small, unpretentious cafe. Dana forces a steady smile and approaches him with practiced professionalism. "Good afternoon," she greets softly. "What can I get for you today?" Barron, his expression calm and almost introspective, replies, "I'll have a cappuccino and one of those croissants, please." His tone is gentle yet reserved, as if each word carries more meaning than a mere order. As Dana turns to prepare his order, she can't shake the flutter of nervousness, an odd mixture of disbelief and curiosity. What is a man like Barron Trump doing here in a small cafe where most customers hurry by, lost in their own worlds? She works diligently, steaming the milk and carefully arranging a freshly baked croissant on a plate. All the while, she steals glances toward the corner where Barron sits quietly, occasionally sipping water and watching the world outside the window. When Dana returns to the table, she sets down the cappuccino and pastry with a practiced politeness. Barron gives a faint smile of thanks before returning to his thoughts. For a few moments, the cafe seems to pause, the usual bustle muted, as if everyone senses that something extraordinary has just occurred. Then, just as Dana begins to think the encounter will be nothing more than routine, Barron reaches into his pocket. With deliberate care, he withdraws a crisp, unanticipated $100 bill. Dana's eyes widen as he folds the bill and slips it neatly under his empty coffee cup. Not stopping there, he also discreetly leaves behind a folded piece of paper. His eyes meet Dana's for just a split second as he passes by the counter, and then he exits, leaving the door's chime to echo in the suddenly hushed room. Dana stands frozen behind the counter, her heart racing as she picks up the folded note. With trembling hands, she unfolds it and reads, "Your kindness and hard work don't go unnoticed. My family has been where you are. Stay strong. Brighter days are coming." In that moment, Dana's world shifts. The note isn't merely a generous tip. It's a message of hope and empathy, a lifeline that acknowledges her struggle in a way no one ever has. Tears well in her eyes as the weight of those few heartfelt words sinks in. For the first time in what seems like an eternity, she feels seen, truly seen. Not as just another employee, but as a person with a story worth caring about. Word of the encounter spreads like wildfire. In the cafe, whispers and curious glances ripple among customers. A coworker nearby leans over and asks quietly, "Did you see that? Who was that?" The chatter grows, and soon someone snaps a photo of the receipt with the note. Within minutes, social media is ablaze with the story. Tweets, Facebook posts, and Instagram stories appear with headlines like "Barron Trump leaves $100 in a note that changed a waitress's life," and "A simple act of kindness sparks hope in Cleveland." Dana's phone begins to buzz incessantly. Messages pour in from strangers, some offering words of encouragement, others expressing gratitude for a reminder that even small acts can make a big difference. One message reads, "Your kindness matters. Thank you for reminding us that hope is real." Despite her initial shock and embarrassment, Dana starts to realize that this moment, this small, unexpected gesture, has the power to transform not just her day but the lives of many. If Dana's story touches you, please hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Has a simple act ever turned your day around? And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind us all that kindness can change the world. The atmosphere at the cafe is forever altered. By the end of her shift, Dana is no longer just the tired waitress scrambling to make ends meet. She's a local hero. Her manager, normally reserved and businesslike, greets her with a newfound warmth. "Dana, you're a real inspiration," her manager remarks as he reviews the viral posts on his phone. Customers now look at her with a mixture of admiration and gratitude. A regular even winks and says, "Thanks for being awesome today." Although Dana feels overwhelmed by the attention and the flood of responses, she clutches the note like a cherished talisman. In a quiet moment during her break, she reflects on the power of that brief encounter. The note, simple, handwritten, and profoundly honest, reminds her that even in a world that often ignores the vulnerable, there are those who notice, who care enough to leave a mark that lasts. The following morning, as the sun casts a gentle glow over Cleveland, Dana's story takes on a life of its own. News outlets pick up the viral video of the encounter. Social media hashtags like #kindness matters and #hope in action trend nationwide. The story transcends politics, resonating with anyone who's ever felt invisible or forgotten. Local charities and community centers report an outpouring of support. Donations increase, volunteer sign-ups surge, and heartfelt messages of solidarity flow in from across the country. For Dana, the impact is deeply personal. In quiet moments at home, she rereads the note and allows herself to believe in a brighter future. The act of kindness, so unexpected and genuine, has sparked a transformation in her perspective. It isn't just about the money or the attention, it's about the validation that someone recognized her struggle and offered hope. As the weeks pass, Dana's life slowly begins to change. Encouraged by the overwhelming support, she takes small steps toward rebuilding her sense of self. She starts attending a local support group where people share stories of resilience and hope, and she even volunteers at a community center that offers assistance to those in need. One quiet evening, as she sits by her window reviewing messages of thanks and encouragement, Dana whispers to herself, "Maybe this is just the beginning." The note remains tucked in her wallet, a daily reminder that even in the darkest times, a single act of kindness can ignite the spark of change. Dana's journey reminds us that small gestures matter immensely. In a world often dominated by indifference, one genuine moment of care can become a turning point, not only for an individual but for an entire community. Her story is a testament to the transformative power of kindness and the enduring strength of hope. So what do you think? Have you ever experienced a moment when a simple act of compassion changed your life? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else to believe in the power of kindness. If you found Dana's journey as moving and transformative as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories of resilience and renewal. And be sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss a story that reminds us all that hope, kindness, and compassion can truly change the world. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the smallest act of kindness can spark a revolution of hope. Keep believing, keep supporting, and together let's create a brighter future for everyone.